Man United 2, Crystal Palace 1. Yeah? Don't let me whip out the Sesko Ole Ole song yet again. What did I tell you the last game? Sesko again, ole ole. Sesko again, Sesko again, Sesko again, ole ole. Come on. And look where we are in the league. Look where we are in the league. Yeah? Don't get me gas. Yeah? Don't get me gassed. Yeah? Look where we are in the league, bruv. Yeah? Alright then. Look where we are. Dedication. Drive. Performances. Yeah? You see where we are in the league. Man City. Hold on, you can't see me. Man City. Arsenal. You think because you're above there, we can't catch up to you? Yeah? Place your bets. Listen, project Premier League title. Don't get me gassed. Yeah, don't get me gassed. Anyways, let's review the game. Do you know what it is, yeah? I think it was very hard in the beginning to predict the game because in the first half, I would not say Crystal Palace were dominating, but they did have a lot of position on the ball. And first thing I've noticed, Euro, man. Euro needed. I don't think this was his best game. I don't think. I think he was very slow. Like, I don't think his head was in it until I don't think mentally he was focused. When that first goal went in from Lacroix, from the set piece corner, like, how did you lose? Like, how did you get lost? You're marking a man, you see him drift off from another defender, and then he just leaves you from a free header and scores. I was like, no, it can't be it. I feel like he just really needs to understand his defensive awareness and when to intercept the ball from in the air. It wasn't good performance from Euro. Second half, yes, you can say he improved because I think the team improved. So I think Carrick literally just put him underneath his shoulder and say, you know what, like, let's move. Do you know what I mean? Because if you look at the replays, the way that goal went in was very poor, in my opinion. I just feel like United could have just left here with a clean sheet today, and it is what it is. That means we move on. But anyways, first half, you can give it to Palace. They were having a lot of chances. You can see United actually coming into the game around the 30th minute, where you can see now, okay, we've settled down. Everyone's had a touch of the ball. Let's play now. Let's move. So Bruno had more touches of the ball, creating those chances for Sesko. But what you could see though in the first half that from Dallo, we had a cross from Dallo actually. Sesko wasn't really getting chances as much as he should have been. Like, yes, let's also give Carrick credit. He dropped Ahmad, he was being poor since Carrick's arrival. So dropping Ahmad for Sesko was the best idea that Carrick could have done. And you can see at the end of the day, it paid off. But let's continue with the first half. Yeah, like good passes of play from the 30th minute to half time. We did have a couple chances where Henderson had to save the ball, but nothing really more clear to be like, you know what, we're dominating. Like the first half, we did have, I think it was like 55% possession, I think it was. So we were trying our best to, pass the ball around and get those chances in. But again, what you gotta think about is like when we did concede the goal, yeah, in the beginning, like sometimes your head can just go down. Sometimes your head can just be like, oh, you know what, I don't know what to do. And it's moments like that. That's why you have leadership members like Harry Maguire, why he was there. Like the goal went in, Euro's head was like, oh my gosh, I can't believe it went in. Harry Maguire said, you know what, man used to be the captain. Let me lead this defensive line in it. And you can see him like tussling around with other defenders. And Chris Palace were kind of sneaky. Like Like Tarek Mitchell down the wing trying to do those low crosses. So it wasn't really like, I don't know, man. It was a weird game, I'll be honest. But anyway, second half. This is where it was time to shine. Yeah? This is where I feel like second half, Carrick had the talk with the United players and was like, you know what? Third place is there. Wolves beat Villa 2-0. Clean sheet. Wolves gave us an opportunity to go third. What are we going to do? Are we going to sit here and let that go away from us? Or are we going to capitalize and attack Palace? Because we have to put in the work if we want results. And I feel like that's what Carrick did. He told the players, he was like, half time, this is what I want you guys to do moving forward. Pass the ball quicker. I feel like in the first half it was a bit slow. Second half came now, they all huddled together. Bruno was like, you know what, guys, obviously I wasn't there, but I'm thinking he's saying, guys, let's pass the ball. Orchestrating the attack. And Bimo on the right, running around. Not Xerxes, Sesko in the middle, trying to find those loopholes or little spaces behind the defense so Bruno can cross the ball over to him. And then you have Cunha on the left, just being a nonsense. So we were doing well, and then look what happened. Cunha had the ball, ran into past the quad, good pass from Bruno, threw ball into the 18-yard box of the right-hand side of the penalty area. And then Lacroix kind of grabs Cunha's shirt. Cunha dropped down to the floor, penalty. So we did have good possession of play. I think it was like 55% to United, or 62, I think it was. So very good. And then the penalty happened. That's when you knew for a fact we were there. You know, obviously red card as well for dog zone. Then I have a goal scored opportunity. So from the person who scored a goal against us is the same person who got sent off. Jubilation. So now Bruno takes the corner. Bruno takes the penalty now. Bruno versus Henderson. And you're thinking to yourself, Henderson used to play for United. We've seen many of these things where Henderson has a good save record percentage as well. I'm not going to get it up, but you can see it if you type it in. He has a good save record percentage. So, Bruno versus Henderson. And then the grid comes up, the map of where Bruno has been. So he's been right once, left 3 times, up once. You can see where it is. So I'm thinking to myself, Bruno, just like it's 1-0 to Palace. Please score. Because Bruno normally goes to the left. And he was like, no, I'm going to the right. Went to the right, 1-0, game done. And that's what we needed. Once it was 1-1, yeah? Once it was 1-1, the whole stadium erupted. I'm thinking to myself, lock in. And that's what I'm saying. It's mentality like players like Bruno. Yes, you can say he's a hothead, but unfortunately, we need players like him in the team. Players like him, that's what I'm like. You're saying to yourself, do you give Bruno the money? Let me know in the comments below what you think. Do you give Bruno 400k for the season? Because if you don't want to give him that, it's little things like this that who else in the league is doing that? I just read you a stat, but like Bruno, look, let me show you again. Look, you think I'm joking, look. Here it is, yeah. Bruno Fernandes leads the Premier League with 18 big chances created. It's probably gone to 20 now after today. Yeah. Benjamin Sesko scored 5 goals in his last 6 matches for United. Now it's probably 6 in 7. Lol, that's funny. But yeah, United are the only Premier League team, unbeaten team since Boxing Day, collecting 22 points in 10 games. Yeah, now it's 25 points in 11 games. Unbeaten since Boxing Day, guys. Christmas couldn't be so good. Christmas couldn't be so good. Yeah? This is what you do when you have a manager who knows how to manage the players. Well done, Michael Carrick. You have to give Carrick his flowers. You know? That is why I keep telling you guys who were hammering in, are you not seeing the performances that United are doing under Michael Carrick? How can you guys be so bamboozled by a manager who said, we have to suffer? We have to suffer. We have to suffer. Why do we have to suffer? This is Manchester United we're talking about. There's no need to be suffering. You put people in the right places and they'll play. Give some of the people the freedom to pass the ball and play their game. Trust me, you'll see results. I'm telling you, you'll see results. So that was just it for that thing. But then, let me just say, Sesko, what a player. He is on form. He's in form, on top of the world right now. This guy can jump from here to here in like 1 second. Like, when you play the ball in the air to him, is a goal. Header. In the second half, we were trying it. You know, it was still 1-1, kind of cagey. I was thinking, no, we need to make sure that we need to capitalize. There's no way Wolves beat Aston Villa 2-0 and we're here 1-1. I said to myself, guys, we're scoring right now. Bruno picked up the ball, saw Sesko running back post. Lovely dink cross. Sesko saw it and was like, you know, in slow motion, you just run slow motion into the ball, and you head it in. That's what we needed. And that's what we received. 2-1, Benjamin Sesko. Yeah. That was it. And then it's just all plain sailing until full time. But it doesn't matter how you win. It's as long as you got the W. So now, Palace out the way. Who's our next game? Let's check. Let's check who our next game is. Let's check who our next game is. Yeah. The next game. Let's go to Manchester United. The fixtures. Newcastle, Villa and Bournemouth and Leeds. We have Chelsea in April. Cool. Forget that. One game at a time. One game at a time. That's all we care about right now. Yeah? One game at a time. All I'm saying is, Arsenal, you better watch out. Man City, you better watch out because we are coming for you. Yeah? Look at the form. Anyways, it's been amazing, man. It's your boy Preme. Stay tuned yet again. Newcastle. You think you guys are the real United? We will show you. I know you Newcastle fans are saying, oh, we're the real United. We will show you the real United. Yeah? Like, comment, subscribe, and share the video on all social media platforms. You will see your boy Preme all over there. Subscribe and follow. Take care. Sesko again, ole ole. Sesko again. Sesko again. Sesko again, ole ole. Come on.